Some of the best advice that I ever got was make new mistakes every day. Don't waste time repeating the old ones. And I think that that all was something I realized very early on as a young chef was I could never perfect a recipe unless I had an opportunity to screw it up a few times. One of the traditions that we've started in the restaurants is around recognizing team members who do an excellent job. And so I think something a little bit unique that we do is we get all of the employees of the month in the company together twice a year and do some kind of a celebration event, usually around food and beverage. And so we try to go to a local brewery and enjoy some food together and hang out. Part of what's so important about cooking and eating is that it provides human connection, and it's time for us to get together. As a kid growing up, one of the things that's important about having families eat together is that parents have the opportunity to provide for their kids, and I think that's a really important time for them to bond. I think there's plenty of studies that show how important it is for families to eat together, and it doesn't mean that every family has time to make a homemade meal every night. I get that, but I think that time to sit down together and spend time together around food is just really important. I would never encourage my kids to get in the restaurant business if it wasn't something that they loved. I do have, my oldest boys have both spent time helping in the restaurants, and it's something that they like learning about. I think that's really cool, and I would support them if they wanted to get involved in the business. I think the bigger tradition is really, in my mind, if you look at passing tradition through generations, really, for me, it was really more around the lessons that my parents taught myself and my siblings about how you connect as a family around a meal. And so that's something that I learned was important. And if you have people in your life that can help show you that, I think that's something that you can take and carry on as a tradition with your kids or loved ones or friends or family around you. I love the Pan-Seared Scallops. It's just a really great dish that I think is hard to make at home, so guests love to come into the restaurant to eat it. There's a variation on a few dishes that I learned as a young chef. Scallops were heavily used in the menu at the restaurant I worked in Paris, and it really showcases a chef's talents when you can do it the right way. It's a pretty simple preparation, and of course you got to start with great ingredients. The bacon adds just a little bit of smokiness to the dish, and then the Smith's cream just adds this really rich, decadent finish to the dish. Something that I think once you've tried it for the first time, guests remember it and they come back for it again.